Well, unrealistic one is like, if you are working for something and you have to deliver the good, you really, it's like you work smart.
Right.
You don't have to work hard. I mean, you work smart, so you can actually still deliver what they want to do at the end of the day, which means you really can have your time to chill depending on the formality and the culture of your, job and your profession. Like if you are, say, journalist or a writer and working in a newspaper office, you have got to do an article and submit during the day. I'm just telling you because you're all journalists. I'm just giving an example very relevant to yours.
That's right. We are journalists.
Electronic journalists, by the way. Sorry.
Okay.
So therefore, you all have to submit the work. Right? So that's it. So after when you have done the work and you have finished, I mean, then you can achieve your chilling time perhaps for about 1 or for not the whole day.
Yes, of course.
Right. Okay. But you have to also, I mean, be very realistic in the sense that you can't all the time demand chilling time. The weekend is there for that.
I mean, come on, Jason. Your resolutions are to be unproductive.
Yeah.
What kind of resolution is that?
So that's my character. The guy
for our viewers. That's a good advice for our viewers.
No, of course not. Keep doing what you're doing. That's the right way.
So just a note to our viewers, just make sure you listen to Nidra's advice, not Jason's.
And not mine.
Not Jason's.
But yeah, okay, fine. That's, I guess you're right. Like, you obviously have to work smart when it comes to whatever you want to do. If you want to go on a date in the middle of the day during lunch or something, again, work smart so that way you can allocate your time to different areas of your life. But when it comes to your personal life, now again, corporate job, I work from 9 to 5. Sometimes I even work till I'm late.
Yes.
My personal life is lacking social interaction. The only people I do hang out with is the people in the office.
Colleagues, yeah.
How do I get more time? Like, my resolution now is like, I need to meet new people, and I'm not having the time to do that. Again, it's a lot to do with time. See what I just did there?
Yes.
But don't, I mean, like, see, for instance, if you think that your life is absolutely boring and that you're not meeting the exciting people that you want to meet, I do not know. When you meet by the exciting people, it's very simple. It's all a matter of, say, okay, my life is boring. Okay, now just imagine Jason's thing. He wants to make the life very exciting and
it's not true. It's not true, my life.
Okay, no, so I'm just saying. Right. So what you really want to do is you have to see, you can actually get into places where you do a bit of networking.
Right.
Or say, for instance, if you are what should I say, if you belong to a certain professional body that you have whatever firm or whatever, then they have their evenings. If you are a member, then they have their time, like they say they have a guest speaker coming from 6 to 8 o'clock, and that you are a member, so you go for it. Then there's always time for little interaction, for networking. Then of course you have to go and meet and greet people there. So definitely, I mean, why do you think people join Rotary Club? Not just to go and have a lunch on a Wednesday or a lunch on a Friday. There's always a purpose, because they work in their certain professions and they love to join these clubs. Why? It's just that they have to meet people, they need to interact, they like the social aspect, but also bottom line is that they need to meet people so that they also can give their business cards, network, and be in business. So all these organizations are like that, most of it. So not only the Rotary Club, which is I mentioned just a social service club, it could be Lions, JCs, and so forth. So, but nowadays for young people like y'all, I mean, there's great opportunities to meet a lot of people.
I really don't think, Jason, you should be joining these clubs. He's quite a social guy as it is. He's just playing everybody around.
I agree.
Jason's quite the.
I'm the guy who usually
sociable. He looks sociable. He looks very sociable.
No, I'm the guy standing behind a plant and looking from a distance.
Yeah. So social to an extent that I found out that Jason loves shoes. Anyway, on that note, we're going to go in for a short commercial break and be right back with Nidra for the last segment of this morning's show. Welcome back to this Wednesday morning's show. We're on the 29th and we're discussing personal development plans with Nidra Bikramsinghe, because it's almost at the end of the month for this year, and it's still not too late to plan yourselves for the year 2014. So Nidra, we had a lot of interesting talk during the last segment, but there are a few things I need to ask you, but before I get there, I just want to ask you one thing. Now, we established the fact that when it comes to resolutions, it's all about personal development. But what kind of questions should people be asking themselves before coming up with their plan, or before coming up with their set of resolutions or objectives or goals for the year?
Now, just a minute, the resolution need not necessarily be personal development.
Okay.
I mean, it could be to better their own self, or do work for society or anything. I mean, need not be personal. I'm just giving away so that people are really focused, so that these little fickle things that you try to do sometimes, no eating chocolates, no eating this, various ice creams, you start and you don't eat. But other than that, when you the question that you ask yourself.
Actually, I need to stop you there for a bit. You said that resolutions are not just about personal development.
Yes, true.
And you brought the example of chocolates.
Yes.
So are you saying that, okay, say for example, Amaya, one of our presenters, for example, she had a New Year resolutions which she said on air, saying that she's not going to be eating. She said it on air.
Oh, okay. She said
it on air. Don't give me that look.
First alarm.
She said it on air that she had a New Year's resolution where she's going to stop eating chocolates, which she did not keep. Now, are you saying that it's a resolution and not personal development when you brought that example?
No, what I mean is people make various resolutions.
Okay.
Right? I mean, now for instance, for personal things, they might say they want to get married, or they have the young ones, they always say, by so many, when I'm that is called your personal plan. You know what I mean? That's what I mean.
Okay, all right.
Family, all that comes.
So
everybody can't be swinging fingers.
When you talk about personal development, you're looking at it in terms of long-term focus.
Yeah, short-term and long, like 3 to 5 years.
Okay. Right.
Like, you're supposed to put a 5-year plan usually, right?
Yeah.
So that's why I told you to go back, and just see how you have progressed. And then the new year, like say for instance, for career, I will tell you separately. Now, for personal life, you may need to think about have you achieved your personal potential? Right? What are your likes? What are your dislikes? What are you good at? What are your strengths? It's a burning desire to achieve certain things. And you see everybody doing it and you think, oh my gosh, I really can do it. So why not? Who knows? I mean, sometimes what I best is don't go and tell your plans to everybody, because lots of people are not trying to discourage you.
Oh that is true.
That's very true.
I told this to a friend of mine about getting married, and he was like, dude, why are you getting married? Like, which I'm not, that's...
what just happened there, Jason?
That's not happening. I'm not getting married anytime soon.
Secrets out.
Okay,
right, fine. So what else?
Yes. So you were talking about what kind of things we would want to think, and before Jason interrupted you.
Yeah, about marriage. But no, like you're right. People tend to discourage you when it comes to whatever resolution that you're doing. So you're saying it's best to keep it in yourself.
Yes. And then, as I told you, you work it up. I mean, like, you do your research, you make inquiries, and you know for yourself, because each human being is composed of very many things. Our genes, I mean, it's a mad mix of genes, our environment, our talents, our gifts that we have got. So I know of a certain person who gave up a finance job, a very high finance job, to do something totally opposite to what she was qualified to do, because she turned around and said, well, that's my calling.
Right.
But which I think this is because she has already got really all the qualifications. She can always fall back on a professional thing. But because she's young, she's actually trying to try to do something at her youthful age. That's something that she likes to do, because I suppose school she studied, she had such a high demanding academic career that she suddenly decided, okay, this is enough. I'm going to try something totally opposite, which is more funky, and which I can't mention now because I know this person very well.
And she would probably know that we're talking about her.